Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today, Vanawasi Tissa Samanera Vatru. The story of Tissa Samanera, who used to stay in the forest monastery. Enya hi labu panisa enya nibbana gamini ewa dan benya ya bhikkhu buddhasa savako sakkaran nabi nande ya uveka manubyu haye laya jaung ajen thi tamyo tacha di nibbana ya jaung ajen thi tamyo tacha di ido I ajen namyo nasa ko khwe cha ti yue Myaswa Phyayi Devita Yahandi La Puza Takago Maneteya Uveka Tomba Kuda Dopa Seai. One is the quest for worldly gain, and quite another is the path to Nibbana. Clearly understanding this, let not the monk, the disciple or the Buddha be carried away by worldly acclaim, but develop detachment instead. This Dhammapada was taught by the Buddha when he was dwelling at Jetavana Monastery with a reference to Tissa Samanera, who used to stay in the forest monastery. Listener studied beginning from Rajagaha country. Venerable Sariputta's father name is, Venganda Brahmana. Venganda Brahman. Venganda Brahmana. Then he stayed in the Upadesa village or Nalanda village nearby the Rajagaha city. He had one good friend. His name is Mahasena Brahmana. Mahasena Brahman. He stayed in Rajagaha city. He was also a rich person in Rajagaha city. But because of some reasons, when he became old age, then he became poor. Venerable Sariputta wanted to support the Mahasena Brahmana. That is why, although he is poor, Venerable Sariputta went to his house for unspoot. Then he stood in front of Mahasena Brahmana's house for unspoot. Then Mahasena Brahmana also have the love to the Venerable Sariputta as his son. When he saw Venerable Sariputta, "Oh, my son Sariputta is coming to my house for unspool. Maybe he does not know I am poor now. I have nothing to offer to him. He poor me, there's nothing to offer. Even unspool to Venerable Sariputta." That is why he was hiding, Venerable Sariputta. He hid in one place without coming out from his house. Then in this way, Venerable Sariputta also, next time also Venerable Sariputta comes to his house to support this Mahasena Brahmana. But he has nothing to offer. Then he also hid in his house without showing his appearance, his bodies to Venerable Sariputta. But he wanted to offer Venerable Sariputta. He wanted to offer something, food or robes to Venerable Sariputta. He was thinking how he will be able to get. Luckily, one day he went to Brahmana Veda recitation ceremony, preaching Veda ceremony. Then in this ceremony, he received one cup of milk, rice, and very thick rope, thick clothes. Oh, he was very happy. Okay, today I'm lucky. I have milk, rice, and thick clothes to offer to Venerable Sariputta. Then he went back to his home, bringing the milk, rice, and thick clothes. Then he was waiting for Venerable Sariputta to offer. That day, Venerable Sariputta also reflect, he wanted to support the Mahasena Brahmana. When he offered something to Venerable Sariputta, sure, he will obtain a lot of benefit. That is why Venerable Sariputta also used to go to his house to support Mahasena Brahmana. That day, when Venerable Sariputta reflect, then the Venerable Sariputta also knew, he received milk, rice, and thick clothes. He is waiting for me to offer. Then enter into Jhana Samapatti and Phala Samapatti before going to his house. Imagine from Samapatti, Venerable Sariputta went to Mahasena Brahmana's house. Then he invited Venerable Sariputta into his house. Then he offered, a cup of milk rice that he received. When he poured the milk rice to Venerable Sariputta's bowl, when he reached half of the milk rice, then Venerable Sariputta covered his bowl with his hand, or maybe bowl cover. Why? Half for Mahasena Brahmana, with this intention. That time, Mahasena Brahmana requested, Bhante, this cup of milk rice it is enough for only one person. Don't care my welfare in this present existence. Please accept all of the milk rice for my future existences. Then he requested. Then Venerable Sariputta also removed his hands from the bowl. Then he offered all mixed rice to Venerable Sariputta. Then Venerable Sariputta also ate this milk right in his house in front of him. Then he was very happy with this offering. If you have many, then you offer some amounts of property or rice to someone, then you will not be happy. Is it? Sometimes you have very strong faith. You want to offer. You had nothing to offer, but you receive something to offer. At the time you offer, then you will be very happy. Is it? Then after eating, before leaving of Venerable Sariputta, Mahasena Brahmana also offered his thick clothes, thick robe to Venerable Sariputta. Then he made an expression. Bhante, because of this offering, I wish to realize the Dhamma that you have attained. He also wished to realize the Dhamma that Venerable Sariputta had already attained. This is his wishes. Then Venerable Sariputta also, may you be fulfill your wishes. Then he also gave this reward to Mahasena Brahmana. Is it? Then finally Mahasena Brahmana also already vowed That is why then he passed away from this life. The Venerable Sariputta also went to Jetavana Monastery in Savatthi city. Then when he, after passing away in Rajagaha city, then he was born in Venerable Sariputta's Upasaka, rich family in Savatthi city, as a boy. Is it? Mahasena Brahmana became a boy in rich family or the supporter of Venerable Sariputta in Savatthi city. Actually, when he taught Patisandhi in his mother's womb, then mother understood. Then he wanted to offer mixed rice to Venerable Sariputta and Sangha. That is why then he also explains to her family member. Then together with her family member, they arranged the mixed rice and invited Venerable Sariputta and 500 bhikkhus to offer. At that time, she also wanted to wear the, dyeing robe like Siali or Yogi Kalas. Then she offered mixed rice to Venerable Sariputta and 500 bhikkhus, together with 500 robes. Is it? Since that time, tell me, why she want to wear the robe? This one we call Dohala in Pali. Myanmar changing that. A kind of very strong legend, very strong desires for pregnant women. When they have pregnant in their body, they wish to do something strongly. At that time, need to fulfill. Is it? I don't know. I don't have wife or children. You may know. Is it? Then this is what is the sign? The sign means this child will ordain in the Buddha's dispensation later. That is why she want to wear. His mother want to wear the dyeing robe. Is it? Then when he was born as a baby, at that time also they invited Venerable Sariputta and 500 bhikkhus. Then they also offer milk, rice and 500 robes. In this way. Then, when he taught his name, also the same way they invited Venerable Sariputta and 500 bhikkhus. They offer milk, rice and 500 robes. When they make the hole in their ear, his ear also the same. When they start to eat the food, also they make a kind of, celebration, a kind of ceremony to offer. They also invited. When they start to wear the clothes, also they invited Venerable Sariputta and 500 bhikkhus. In the same way, when they put a kind of crown in his head, also they invited Venerable Sariputta and 500 bhikkhus. They offer milk, rice and 500 robes to Bhikkhu Sangha all the time. In this way, 7 times. Then his family is the devotee of Venerable Sariputta. Then they also went to Venerable Sariputta frequently. They also meet Venerable Sariputta in their house frequently. That is why this boy is also very familiar with the Venerable Sariputta. Is it? Then at the age of, or when they gave his names, then what happened? Then his family member, Bandi, then your layperson name is Upadesa. That is why we will give our son's name is Tissa, the same name with you. Oh, they gave his name is Tissa. Is it? Oh, Tissa. Then at the age of 7 years, then he approached his mother, and mother, I wish to ordain as a Samanera under Venerable Sariputta. Since he was born as a baby, his mother loved her son a lot. Then, whatever he wants to be, I will fulfill, I will agree, I will never prevent his intention. Then his mother also agreed with his request. Then they sent their sons to the Venerable Sariputta with the ceremony. Then they also, stay in the Jetavana monastery for 7 days. During this 7 days in ordination ceremony, they also offer, milk, rice, and many set of robes to Bhikkhu Sangha in Jetavana monastery. 7 days. Then 7 days, 7th days of the ceremony, when they finished their offering ceremony, ordination ceremony, then they went back to their home. Tissa Samanera remained in this state. When he requests to ordain as a Samanera from Venerable Sariputta, Venerable Sariputta admonition, before ordination, this is very good. It should be remembered for your whole life. What? Tissa, Papeja Nama Daukara. Oh, Tissa. Ordained life is very difficult. Onena atesati sitan labati. If ordained person want hot food or hot weather, you may get cold food or cold weather. Is it? In the same way, sitan sati onan labati. You want cold food or cold weather, cold goodie, etc. But you may get hot food, hot weather, hot goodie, hot water, etc. Is it? Then you may not get according to what you wish, what you want. But ordained persons have very difficult for their livelihoods. You are from a rich family. You grow in a rich family's house. That is why, can you be patient? Can you bear with those conditions? Bhante, don't worry. I will bear. I will follow according to your order. He answered. Because of his promise, his agreement, then Venerable Sariputta also allowed for his Samanera ordination. Then when he was ordained as a Samanera, Venerable Sariputta also taught Tissa Panchaka Kamathana. Kesa, Loma, Naka, Danda, Techo. Here commentary explain. If someone wants to ordain, need to teach Tissa Panchaka meditation. If possible, 32% of the body. Is it? 32% of the body. Kesa, Loma, Naka, Danda, Techo. Hair, body hair, nails, teeth, skin, etc. Then pay attention to their repulsiveness on their body, the organs of their body, then they are shaven. Then when they finish the shaving, then they are also reflecting on the 32% of the body as repulsiveness, then they become aranda, many. Is it? That is why this is natural. When someone ordains, they need to reflect on the 32% of the body as repulsiveness, particular. Then the Venerable Sariputta also taught Tissa Panchaka meditations to Tissa Samanera. Then he ordained as a Samanera. Then, after ordinations, 8 days of 8th day, then he just ordained 8th day of his ordination. Then he need to enter into the Savatthi cities for alms food. Then he also entered into Savatthi city for alms food. At that time, many 500 bhikkhu follow with the Tissa Samanera. Some bhikkhu a little bit poor, is it? In food, etc. Then Tissa Samanera also invited those bhikkhu. They also follow. Then, many people from the Savatthi city, they were waiting for Pandita Tissa Samanera. Tissa Samanera is coming for alms food. Then they also prepare mixed rice. Even they don't want to eat mixed rice. Mixed rice, is it? Why? This is the benefits of offering of mixed rice to Venerable Sri Buddha when he was Mahasena Brahmana. Then 500 mixed rice. Then next day also they enter into Savatthi cities for alms food. 500 bhikkhu also follow with their Tissa Samanera. They also offer mixed rice together with 500 set of robes. Then altogether 1,000 mixed rice and 1,000 sets of robes offered by devotee, depending on Tissa Samanera. Then one day in Jetavana Monastery, Tissa Samanera went around the Jetavana Monastery here and there. Then he saw a group of bhikkhu who are making their body warm by staying near the firewood. Is it? They make their body warm with the fire. Then at that time, Tissa Samanera approached them. Bhante, what are you doing? Oh, Samanera, now is a cold season. That is why we are very cold. That is why we are making our body to be one with the fire. Bhante, it is not so good, not so good. You should wear the, woolen blanket. Woolen blanket. Is it? Oh, Samanera, we are very poor, not like you. They also answer. They said, we don't have woolen blanket. If we had, sure we will wear. Then, Bhante, then don't worry. If you want the woolen blanket to wear your body, tomorrow I will enter into the Savatthi cities for alms food. Then follow me. Then he also invited. Then, 1,000 bhikkhu. They also announced the whole monastery. Those who want their blanket, please follow me. Then many bhikkhu sangha who don't have the woolen blanket, they also follow the Tissa Samanera. Then Tissa Samanera also, don't worry. Then he believed his punya. Is it? Then he entered into Savatthi city. Many people, waiting, taking the woolen blanket to offer. Then, all shop finished. They also buy from the shop. They also bought in this way. Then, all bhikkhu sangha received woolen blanket depending on Tissa Samanera. Is it? Tissa Samanera. This is the benefit of offering or thick blankets to Venerable Sri Buddha when he was Mahasena Brahmana. Then, he stayed there for some time in this way. Then Tissa Samanera thought to himself, when I stay in this Jetavana monastery, this monastery is very close to my family's house. Then they come to Tissa Samanera, many relatives visit to Tissa Samanera. Then he need to have conversation with them. Then cannot practice meditation well. Is it? That is why he thought, if I stay here, then I will not have time to practice meditation. I need to have conversation with them. Then I should go to the forest monastery to be able to practice my meditation. Then he decided. Then he went to, very far forest monastery from Savatthi city. How far? 120 yojana. That means 1,200 miles far away from Savatthi city. Tissa Samanera went to this forest. There's also one village, very big village near the forest. Then, briefly, then he met one devotee, one upasaka from this village. With the existence of this upasaka, then he also stayed in this forest monastery. Then they also built one kutis for Tissa Samanera. Then he spent wasa in this forest monastery alone. That time, okay, no one near years, is it? Then, finally, he practiced meditation. The first month in the Vasa, during the Vasa. Then second month finished. Then the last month of the Vasa, then he became Arahanta together with analytical knowledges, Patisambhida, Jnana. During this time, he also entered into the village for Anspu. Then many, devotees, many people also pay homage to the Tissa Samanera. At that time, he gave one blessing. What is his blessing? Sukhita hota, dukkha mochata. Only just 2 sentences. Sukhita hota, may you be happy, or may you be able to attain happiness. Dukkha mochata, may you be free from suffering, or may be liberated from suffering or pain. Only just 2 sentences. Then he returned to his monastery. Is it? The whole Vasa. Although Arahanta, then he is still giving these blessings to the people. People, the same blessings. Then at the end of the Vasa, Venerable Sariputta, before going to this forest, he learned meditation practice up to Arahanta state from the Buddha. Okay? Then he practiced according to the Buddha's instruction. Then he became Arahanta in this forest monastery. Then at the end of the Vasa, Venerable Sariputta, he was Tissa Samanera's Upechaya. That is why he prepares to go to Tissa Samanera to see his disciple. Is it? Then together with his 500 follower bhikkhus. Then when he was preparing to go to Tissa Samanera, Venerable Moggallana also saw. Oh, okay, I will also follow with you. Oh, together with his 500 follower monks. Then in the same way, Venerable Kassapa, Venerable Anuruddha, in this way, all, 2 chief disciples and 80 great disciples, Mahasavaka, follow together with their follower 500 monks. All together, 40,000 bhikkhu will go to Tissa Samanera. More than 40,000, 41,000 bhikkhu. Why? Each Mahasavaka bhikkhu helps 500 follower monks. Altogether, 8 multiplied by 5, then 40,000. Is it? Then 2 chief disciples, or something like this. Also 1,000. Altogether, more than 40,000 bhikkhu. They went to this forest monastery. Then when they saw Upasaka in this village, then they saw, is there any forest monastery here? Yes, Bhante. Is there any bhikkhu in this monastery? There's a one Samanera who is living in this monastery, Bhante. Okay, please send us to this monastery. Then this Upasaka also understood, oh, this is Ekasavaka and Mahasavaka. Oh, he was very happy. Then he announced in the village, oh, the Upasika, please come out. Then Ekasavaka and Mahasavaka are coming to our village to see our Samanera. Then all come out and they also take Venerable Sariputta and great disciples, bow and rope, etc. Then they went to the forest monastery. Then they also prepare, tent and also the small hut for all bhikkhu sanghas within short time. Then the whole day, is it? Then they finish. When they are in the kuti for bhikkhu sanghas, then become dark. At that time, Venerable Sariputta asked Upasaka and Upasika, oh, Upasaka and Upasika, now becoming dark, you should return to your home. Then when Venerable Sariputta asked them, oh, Bhante, today is the day of listening to the Dhamma talk day. Then we will not return to our home. We will listen to the Dhamma talk for whole night. Today, maybe, once a week or once 2 weeks, they listen to the Dhamma talk for whole night. This is their tradition during the Buddha time. Then what happened? Then Venerable Sariputta encouraged his students, Samnera, Tissa Samnera, okay? Tissa Samnera, they wish to listen to the Dhamma talk. Then you should give Dhamma talk to them. Then, many devotees shout, Bhante, he cannot give any Dhamma talk, he only just get 2 sentences, Sukhita, Hoda, Dukha, Mojata. May you be free from, may you be able to attain happiness, may you be free from suffering. Only just 2 sentences. You should appoint 1 new bhikkhu, new Dhammagadika to give. We want to listen new Dhamma talk. Oh, they requested. At that time, Venerable Sariputta encouraged Tissa Samnera. Oh, Tissa Samnera, then you should explain to them Sukhita, the meaning of Sukhita Hoda, how one will be able to attain real happiness. And Dukha Mojata, how one will be free from suffering. Then he encouraged Tissa Samnera. Then Tissa Samnera gave the Dhamma talk to the devotee according to Venerable Sariputta's encouragement. Then, how without becoming arahanta, nobody can attain real happiness. Without becoming arahanta, nobody can attain real happiness. They are still suffering. Then, without becoming arahanta, then nobody really can escape from suffering. Then why? For example, when they are Buddha Jana or the lower noble person, they still have defilements. Because of this defilement, their karma will produce for new existence. Then they will be reborn as human being or Deva, Brahma, according to their karma, or lower realms. Then what will happen? They will become old. They will have many diseases in their body. Then finally they will die. Then they also accumulated a lot of kusala or agusala. According to their karma, they will be reborn in new existence. In this way, they will become old. They will have many diseases in their body. Finally, they will pass away. In this way, we'll go from life to life. Even in one life, we'll be reborn many times. Then they are experiencing suffering. That is why they don't really attain real happiness. They don't escape from suffering. Is it? But when they become arahanta, they had no more existence, no more fight aggregate, no more defilement. That is when they really attain real happiness. They really escape from the suffering. Oh, Samnera explained with the 5 khanda, 12 ayarana, 18 elements, 4 seja, paticca samuppada, all Tipitaka. He put all Tipitaka in Sila Samadhi Panya Noble Eightfold and 37 Bodhipakya Dhamma in those 2 sentences. Is it? For whole night. Then that dawn time come, the sunlight appear. Then what happened? When they listen to those very detailed Dhamma taught from Tissa Samnera, then many devotees, some devotees got angry with the Tissa Samnera. Oh, now he stay here for the whole vasa. He gave only just 2 sentences, 2 lessons. He can give very good Dhamma talk, very detailed Dhamma talk, but he only just gave 2 Dhamma talk. Then they get angry with the Tissa Samnera. Then the other group of people, they were very happy. They were very pleased with the Tissa Samnera's Dhamma talk. Oh, we thought Tissa Samanera can get only just 2 sentences, but he can get the whole Tipitaka. We are very lucky. They are very happy. Then, all villagers become 2 groups. Become 2 groups. Then what happened? One getting angry with the Tissa Samanera. One are happy with the Tissa. One group are happy with the Tissa Samanera. In this way. At that time, the Buddha also understood their conditions from the Jetavana monastery. Then, next day, early in the morning, they enter into the village for Anspu, more than 40,000 bhikkhu. Then the Buddha immediately appeared in front of the bhikkhu Sangha with his psychic power. Then the Buddha also entered into the village for Anspu together. Then many villagers also offer Anspu to the Buddha. Then the Buddha also gave Anumodana talk, rejoicing talk to villagers. Then why? When the Buddha can be, they are getting angry with the Tissa Samanera Arahanta. Then because of this akusala karma, they will fall into hell, apaya. That's why to be able to prevent falling into hell, then the Buddha came immediately appear. Then the Buddha also faced Tissa Samanera, oh villagers, Upasaka, Upasika, you are very lucky. Tissa Samanera is living in this forest monastery nearby your village. Because of Tissa Samanera, all chief disciple and great disciple and Bhikkhu Sangha also came here. Then you can see those Bhikkhu Sangha, great number of Bhikkhu Sangha. Then you are very lucky. Or at that time only, they will be, yes, we are very lucky. Depending on Tissa Samanera, we can see the Buddha, we can also see Bhikkhu Sangha here. Then at that time only, they are very happy with the Tissa Samanera. Is it? Okay. Then the Buddha already saved them not to fall into lower state. Then Tissa Samanera also, since the Buddhas do his around the monastery, around the forest, is it? When someone come to our monastery, newcomer, new Sayadaw, San Sayadaw, then we also say, this is Sima, this is standing Buddha statue, this is a reclining Buddha statue, or this is a body tree, or something like this. Then Tissa Samanera also show the Buddha, one day this place is, what place, this forest is what called, something like this. Is it? When he is sending the Buddha here and there around this forest monastery, then one time, they reach at the top of the mountain. Then they can see the ocean from the mountain side. Then the Buddha showed the oceans to the Tissa Samanera. Oh, Tissa Samanera, do you see this water from the ocean? Yes, Bhante. When you see the water from the ocean, how do you reflect? Bhante, I reflect. In long samsara, we experience a lot of suffering. Sometimes we are killed by the other. Is it? When we were animal also, they will cut our body, something like this. Then we also experience a lot of suffering when our parents pass away, our son pass away, our wife, husband pass away. In this way. At that time, tears come out from our eyes. Then, tears from our eyes are more than the water from the ocean. I reflect in this way, Bhante. Then the Buddha also calls sadhu. Then, in one place, they reach the belly part of the mountain. Samanera, do you see this belly? Yes, Bhante. When you saw this belly, how do you reflect? Bhante, when I saw this belly, I also reflect myself in long samsara. There's no space where we never die. Is it? That me just now already explained, in long samsara, you became human being. As a human being, many you die. Then they also bury your body in this belly. in this place, in this mountain, in this country, there's a no space where there's a no your dead body in the past. You came from other country, your dead body are there. You came from other country, your dead body are here. There's a no ground, no earth where there's a no your dead body in long samsara. Is it? Sometimes they will burn your body, sometimes they will bury your body under the ground. Under they will put your body in the grave, etc. Then the Buddha also calls sadhu. Is it? Then finally the Buddha and all Venerable Sariputta returned to the Jetavana monastery. Venerable Sariputta also asked, Tissa, you want to remain here or you want to follow with us? Then one day I will remain here, I am happy here. Then he remained in this forest monastery alone. Then when the Buddha and Bhikkhu Sangha reached the Jetavana monastery, then many Bhikkhu Sangha has conversation about Tissa Samanera. Oh, Tissa Samanera is very wonderful, amazing Samanera. Is it? Why? He was born in a rich family. He ordained at the age of 7 years. You know, since he took present in his mother's womb, he offered a lot of milk, rice, and 500 robes to the Venerable Sariputta and many Bhikkhu Sangha 7 times. Then in his ordination ceremony also, they offer milk, rice, and many set of robes to the Bhikkhu Sangha in the monastery. He have a lot of gain and honor. Although he have a lot of gain and honor, he abandoned all gain and honor easily. Now he stay in the forest monastery with many difficulty. He may have, mixed food. Sure, when you collect the answer from the village, the other house offer another food, the other house offer another food, another family offer another food. They mix together in your bowl. Then you need to eat. Maybe some cold, some maybe hot, some maybe very spicy. Is it? In this way, you cannot complain anything. Then he is amazing. Then they are praising Tissa Samanera. Then at that time the Buddha appear in front of them, and then the Buddha also praised. Yes, the Buddha recited. Okay, this one just now only one remain. I will add. Okay, I will add. Then just now the Buddha saw there's no space where there's you never die. In this way, commentary explain about Venerable Sariputta's taking Prinibbana. Venerable Sariputta, is different from the other people. Then why? When he reflect on his Ayu Sankara lifespan, then 120 years of his age, then what will happen? Oh, now my lifespan already already finished. Then he is going to take final Prinibbana. Then when he proclaimed his final Prinibbana, then Rohini river. One side of the river, there's also many people are Venerable Ananda's supporter, Upasaka. The other side also the same. Then they think, okay, Venerable Ananda is very close to us, then probably he will take his final Prinibbana in our village, our side. The other side also the same way. Then Venerable Ananda understood, if I took final Prinibbana in one side, then the other side will get angry and they will fight each other. That is why, they also want to take Venerable Ananda's relics. Then, how he take final Prinibbana. Then he fly in the sky above the Rohini river. Then he enter into Tejo Kasina, fire Kasina, up to 4 jhana state. Imagine from the 4 jhana, then he burn his body with the fire. Then all relics from his body half of the release from his body fell down on the other side of river. Then half of the body, the other side. Then the villagers are also happy to take Venerable Ananda's release from his body. Then they don't fight anymore. Then me, Venerable Sariputta, Ananda took his final pranipana in the sky, not like the other person. The other person usually die on the ground. It is not in the sky. Then here, there may be some special person, but you may not be able to die like Venerable Ananda before. Want to see like this, okay? Then just now, okay, when the bhikkhu are having conversation, phrasing about these Tissa Samnera, then the Buddha went to this place and the Buddha also said, the Buddha also taught this stanza to this bhikkhu sangha. Enya hi labu panisa enya nibbana gamini ewa meda benyaya bhikkhu buddhasa savako Sakara nabi nandeya uweka manu byuhaye. Oh, you know, enya hi labu panisa enya nibbana gamini. The ways to obtain the gain is different from the ways to attain nibbana. In the same way, the path to attain nibbana is different from to obtain the gain, lava. Is it? They are opposites each other. If one is searching for the gain, to attain the gain, to obtain the gain, then he will not able to attain nibbana. If he is searching for the nibbana, maybe he may not be able to attain the gain, no problem. Is it? But the Buddha want to say different way. How? Yeah, commentary explain. Labo parakena bhikkhuna thokan akusala kamman karton wattati. If a bhikkhu want to obtain the gain, lava and honor, then he need to do san akusala. Is it? Akusala need to do san akusala. Then why? Kaya wengari ni katabani he need to do some kinds of back actions, bodily actions, etc. Bodily back actions, etc. Then at that time, he will obtain the gain in honor. How it show? There's a one that make rice with the cup. Then someone put his finger straight forward into the milk rice. Then he also take out his finger with the straight finger, okay, without bending. Then what? Then only just make rice with smear his finger. He went the solid or mess or mixed rice will not appear in his hand. Will not be able to take his hand. Is it? In the same way, if they don't do any bodily back actions or verbal back actions, etc., then they will not be able to attain. They will not be able to obtain the lava, gain, and honors. Put finger into the mixed rice. Then when they take finger from the mixed rice, they bend their finger. Then at that time, mixed rice will appear in their hand. He will be able to take many mess or the mixed rice with his hand. In the same way, if they do a kind of akusala karma, bodily bad action, etc., then they will be able to attain gain and honor. Such kinds of gain and honor are, they attain such kinds of gain and honor not in accordance with the Dhamma Vinaya. Adhamika Labupanisa Nama. But something there are also the gain and honor that they attain in accordance with the Dhamma. What are they? Upati Sambhada. If they are handsome, some bhikkhu are handsome, then they can obtain the gain and honor more than the other bhikkhu who are ugly. Is it? One thing. Another, when they wear the robe properly, then someone, they also want to offer. If they wear the robe, not appropriately, like we sold out from China, then what will happen? They don't want to offer. Be careful. They need to offer. Why they only like this all the time? Not equal. Is it? Not even their robe. They must be careful. Then another one, Bahusachan, they have great knowledge. Then they are knowledgeable in the Tipitaka. They want to offer. Pariwara, they have many followers, many students. They also want to offer. Aranya was they used to stay in the forest monastery. That means they practice meditation in the forest monastery. They also practice Dutanga. They also follow the Vinaya properly, etc. They are fulfilling Sila, Samadhi, Penya. They are like good bhikkhu. Then at that time they were also able to obtain the gain and honor. Such kinds of gain and honor are proper for the bhikkhu. They obtain such kinds of gain and honor in accordance with the Dhamma and Vinaya. They are allowed. Two way. Is it? Okay. But Nibbana Gamini Padipadan, this is to attain the gain and honor. Labu Panisa. Two way. They obtain gain and honor not in accordance with the Dhamma. Some they obtain gain and honor in accordance with the Dhamma. This is the way to obtain gain and honor. Nibbana Gamini Padipada. The practice to attain Nibbana is another way. Here. Why? If they want to practice Nibbana, to attain Nibbana, then Kaya Vengadini Padavani, they should abandon the bodily back actions, mental back actions, and verbal back actions, etc. Bad actions, etc. Is it? Then how to practice? Anandenewa andena viyar. Although you are not blind person, you should behave like a blind person. You should put your mind inside meditation objects. Is it? You should behave like a blind person. When you see something which is agreeable, then you will have lobha attachment. When you see disagreeable object, then you will get angry with this object. Then you cannot prevent. That is why you should behave like a blind person. You don't see men or women, beautiful or ugly, then you only just put your mind inside meditation objects. That is why in Myanmar, Myesi Makan, Myenain Zwan Le, Myakando Du Pamayu need to Jinyame. Oh, is it? Another way. Amugenewa Mugena we are. You are not dumb person, but you should behave like a dumb person, mute person. Is it? You can speak many things, but you should behave like mute and dumb person. The person who cannot speak. When you speak something, then you are having conversation all the time, then your concentration will not improve. Sure. Then you approach other one, you associate with the other one, then talk, then many be. Even you have a kinds of concentration. Then you have conversation, you may have something in your mind. For example, doubt, then your concentration disappears. Is it? That is why you should behave like dumb persons, although you can speak many things. That is why Pazan no kan pure nine zwan anando dupamayu need to jame. Oh. Another one, abadire newa badire na we are buidon watati. Although you can hear many things, but you should behave like deaf person. You cannot hear anything. When you hear the desirable sound, you will have attachment. When you hear the disagreeable sound, then you will get angry. That is why you should behave, ignore. Only just put your mind inside meditation object. Is it? Oh, then nabe makan cha nine zwan le nakando du pamayu need to jame. Oh, is it? Then asatena amayana buidon watati. You should be honest. You should be sincere. Oh, something like this. Then this is the practice to attain Nibbana. Different way. Then the Buddhas, Ewa Meda Benyaya, Bhikkhu Buddhas Savoko, the Buddha disciple knowing those two ways, the opposite way of to obtain gaining honor and to attain Nibbana. Then Sakara Nabi Nandiya, then like Tissa Samanera, should not have attachment to gaining honor, should abandon. Nabi Nandiya. We will come and they should trying to develop the detachment or seclusion. Like Tissa Samanera. Seclusion, there are three seclusion. Kaya Viveka, seclusion of the body from many companies, many friends. You stay alone by practicing meditation. Don't associate too much. Then if you are associating with the talking, then you have no seclusion of the body. That is why you will not have any improvement in meditation. That is why first, Kaya Viveka, stay alone. Stay alone. Is it? Oh, this is called Kaya Viveka, like Tissa Samanera. He stay in the forest monastery alone. Then Chaita Viveka, seclusion of the mind from defilements, kilesa. That is why I refer to 8 attainments, 8 jhanas. When you practice meditation successfully, then you will be able to attain 8 attainments. Then when you stay with the 8 attainments, at that time, no defilements can appear in your mind. That is why your mind is secluded from defilement. That is called Chaita Viveka. Tasaitita. Tiyautine Tasaitita. Is it? Then based on this concentration, you continue to practice Vipassana. Finally, according to your parami, you can attain Nibbana. Then you will be able to attain with the Nibbana objects, entering into Phalasamappatti, fruition attainment. Then you are secluded from the acquisition or mental formation, sankhara, kilesa. Is it? No more 5 aggregate, no more nama rupa, no more kusala and akusala, no more sensual pleasure in Nibbana. You stay in this peaceful element. You pay attention to the peaceful element. That is why Ubbati Viveka, seclusion from the mental formations or defilements, 5 aggregate. Then, the Kaya Viveka, seclusion of the body, is the cause for Chaita Viveka, the attainment of 8 jhanas. Attainment of 8 jhana, Chaita Viveka is the cause for attainment of Nibbana, Ubbati Viveka. That is why first you should try to stay alone without associating with many people first. After that, practice meditation, staying alone, then you will attain 8 attainment jhana. Then you have Chaita Viveka. Then based on this concentration, you practice Vipassana. Finally, you attain Nibbana, like Tissa Samanera. Is it? Then you have 3 Viveka, 3 seclusions, solitude. Then, at the end of the stanza, then what will happen? Many become Sotapanna, etc. Okay? The Buddha taught this stanza to Bhikkhu Sangha. Then this is the story of Tissa Samanera, who used to stay in the forest monastery. Now you are also living in the forest monastery. You should follow Tissa Samanera way. Now you are also the disciple of the Buddha. You know the ways to obtain gain and honor. You also know the ways to attain Nibbana. Then may you be able to follow the Tissa Samanera's way. May you be able to practice the 3 seclusions. May you be able to attain Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idame punya. Asawakaya. Wahan hodu. Idame punya. Nibbanasa. Pechayo hodu. Mama punya bhagan. Sabha sadhana. Bhajemi. Tissa bhe. Me sama. Punya Bhagan Labandu Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu